Indonesia. A name that evokes images of emerald rice paddies, volcanic peaks shrouded in mist and beaches lapped by turquoise waters. A land of immense natural wealth, a treasure house of spices, minerals and oil. But Indonesia's story is not just one of beauty and bounty. It is also a story of exploitation, a tale of how this paradise has been repeatedly plundered by outside forces. From the arrival of the first European colonizers in the 16th century, Indonesia's fate has been intertwined with the ambitions of foreign powers. These outsiders, drawn by the lure of quick riches, saw Indonesia not as a land of diverse cultures and proud peoples, but as a source of raw materials to fuel their own growing empires. The consequences of this exploitative relationship are still felt today. Despite its vast natural wealth, Indonesia continues to grapple with poverty, inequality, and environmental degradation. This begs the question, is Indonesia truly a stolen paradise? The Dutch East India Company, a ruthless trading behemoth, arrived on Indonesia's shores in the 17th century. Their goal was simple: to monopolize the lucrative spice trade. They seized control of spice-producing regions, forcing farmers to grow crops solely for export at prices dictated by the company. This marked the beginning of centuries of systematic resource extraction. The Dutch expanded their control beyond spices, exploiting Indonesia's vast reserves of coffee, sugar, rubber, and oil. They established large-scale plantations, displacing local communities and forcing them into low-wage labor. This exploitation, fueled by greed and enforced through violence, left deep scars on the Indonesian psyche. The Dutch colonial administration, despite its claims of bringing progress and development, operated primarily to benefit the Netherlands. Infrastructure projects, such as railroads and ports, were designed to facilitate the extraction and transport of resources, not to improve the lives of ordinary Indonesians. The Dutch East Indies became a textbook example of colonial exploitation. Indonesia finally won its independence in 1945, but the struggle to control its own destiny was far from over. While the era of direct colonialism had ended, it was quickly replaced by a new form of exploitation, neo-colonialism. Multinational corporations, often with the backing of powerful foreign governments, began to exert their influence. They secured access to Indonesia's natural resources through lucrative contracts and investment agreements, often negotiated behind closed doors with little transparency or benefit for the Indonesian people. These corporations, driven by profit maximization, have shown little regard for the environmental and social consequences of their actions. Mining operations have left behind a trail of polluted rivers and deforested land. Palm oil plantations have encroached on rainforests, pushing endangered species closer to extinction. The enemy within: corruption's cost. While foreign actors have undoubtedly played a significant role in Indonesia's exploitation, it is important to acknowledge the role of internal factors, particularly corruption. Greed and a lack of accountability within the Indonesian government have allowed this exploitation to continue unabated. Corrupt officials, often in cahoots with foreign companies, have turned a blind eye to environmental regulations and labor abuses in exchange for kickbacks and bribes. They have prioritized personal enrichment over the welfare of their own people. This culture of impunity has eroded public trust and hindered Indonesia's development. It has allowed foreign companies to operate with little oversight, further perpetuating the cycle of exploitation. Stolen paradise or wasted abundance. Indonesia's story is a complex one. It is a tale of immense natural wealth, colonial plunder, neo-colonial exploitation, and internal corruption. It is a stark reminder that true independence requires more than just political freedom. It requires economic justice and environmental sustainability. The question of whether Indonesia is a stolen paradise is a poignant one. It is a country blessed with abundant resources, yet its people continue to struggle. The answer, perhaps, lies not in dwelling on past injustices, but in learning from them. Indonesia must break free from the shackles of neocolonialism and eradicate the scourge of corruption. Only then can it truly live up to its potential as a paradise regained.